everybody, this is Denise Franco, your real estate expert based out of El Paso, Texas. I wanted to set up a video for my buyers today. My buyers or potential buyers, anybody that's thinking about buying a home. I've been coming across a lot of fears from you all, fears and misconceptions that I really would just like to debunk and give you all that little extra boost of confidence that you might need to go out and seek the knowledge, seek the professional help in order to get qualified for a home and start shopping for your new home soon. So the first thing that I wanted to go over is a lot of people have this misconception that getting a mortgage is hard. So getting a mortgage is a home loan. A lot of people believe that this mortgage is a hard thing to acquire. I actually have a couple of statistics that I'll share throughout the video. I got them off of NAR, MBA, Trulia, CoreLogic, and AliMac. The first one that I wanted to share with you is actually that 71.8% of all loans were approved last month alone. So in 1 month, 71% of all loan applicants had their loans approved. That's amazing. That's more than majority. So hopefully that alone gives you the boost of confidence to at least go out and try and see if you're one of the 71%. The odds are in your favor. A lot of people don't even want to go that far though because of my second point, which is they think their credit score is not good enough, and that's what's going to keep them from getting a mortgage loan, so they just kind of avoid it altogether. So there is a little bit of truth in that. Now, a home mortgage loan, when you're looking to get a home mortgage loan, your credit score is part of what the lender will look at. However, there is a credit profile that they look at. So think of it kind of like a puzzle. There's a lot of different pieces, and your lender needs to look at every single piece, and together they create a profile for you as a borrower. So yes, they'll look at your credit score. However, it's only one piece to the puzzle. You also have your employment is another piece. The length of your employment, the length of your credit, what different credit you have, different loans that you have, and a lot goes into your profile, not just your credit score. So even if your credit score is not as great as you would like for it to be, it is not a do or die for the most part. There's a lot more that goes into getting you your loan. So don't let that factor alone stop you from going out and speaking to a lender to see if you do qualify. And if you don't, it happens. Some of us made mistakes, or, we got over leveraged when we were younger. There's professionals to help you with that. Sometimes with that simple visit to the lender, they can help you and tell you, to point you in the right direction as far as what you need to work on to bring that credit score up. So the first step is definitely going out there and trying, asking some questions, seeing exactly where you stand before you write yourself off. So a third misconception that I get a lot is, well, Denise, I don't have 20% of my purchase price to put down on a home. I don't have 20% to put down as a down payment. Well, here's another fun statistic I found. 44% of millennials that purchased home in the last year paid under 10% for their down payment. So that's less than double, or less than half what people are thinking that they need to pay. So don't let the block of 20% hold you back. Every lender has different programs to offer. Every lender has different terms and rates. Your profile is going to have a lot to do with it as far as what they ask of you. But the 20% is not a solid all around for anybody that's looking to buy a home. Matter of fact, my last client only paid 3.5% for their down payment, and I was able to negotiate in closing costs to be paid by the seller. So 3.5% was all that came out of pocket. That type of scenario is possible, and it's actually a norm. So don't let that stop you. Don't be thinking that you need to save $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 before you even start the process. Start the process, see where you stand, see what loan programs are offered, and then go from there. Fourth misconception, this one I get every once in a while. My clients sometimes seem to think that renting is cheaper than owning a home. I believe this misconception comes from the fact that now that you own the home, there's more maintenance on the home that you need to take care of, as far as, well, now I'm in charge of the maintenance, now I'm in charge of, the yard, if there's an HOA fee. All of these extras are now you're responsible for. According to my statistics here, it's actually 35% less expensive to own than to rent. Something to consider is landlords actually roll in maintenance fees into your rent. So there's a lot of fees or costs that are getting rolled into your rent. And for the most part, your landlords are actually profiting off of your rent, or they should be if they're doing it right. So it actually is less expensive to own a home than it is to rent. Yes, it'll take a little bit more up front to get that loan. You might need to put a little bit of a down payment. You might need to pay closing costs, inspections, appraisals, so forth, but it's a great investment in the long run. Last but not least, a lot of people in general are afraid to approach a realtor. They're afraid because of the commission costs. They're afraid because they just don't know how much it's going to cost, and how deep it's going to go in their pocket. So the nice thing with buyers, and this is for El Paso specific, I don't know how all other cities or states work, but here in El Paso the way it works is, yes, as a realtor we do get paid a commission. However, the commission actually comes out of the sell side. So with most transactions, there's going to be two sides. There's going to be the selling side, whoever's selling the home, and then there's going to be a buy side, whoever is representing the buying client. My commission as your buyer's agent is going to come out of this over here. So if you're my buyer client, my service to you is actually free. I will get paid, but not through you. I'll get paid through the sell side. That's pretty much all I have for now as far as buyer fears. I hope that I have debunked a few of your fears. I hope I've given you that extra push of confidence. And really, if you all have any other questions, reach out to your lenders, reach out to your local realtors. If you're local, reach out to me, comment on the video. If you have other questions, other requests, go ahead and comment below. You can also check me out on Facebook at EP Homes for Sale. And until next time, I'll see you guys then.